Hi everyone, little daddy vlog update for you. So I'm actually in the UK right now. I've been here for a week, going back in a few days, back to Victoria. I came here for my parents' charity event, which is a really great trip. But you know, Kayla back home being 31 weeks pregnant, it was a really tricky time for me emotionally, I suppose, to leave and go away. But we had a really good chat before I booked it up, and it's been a wonderful trip for me, and I've been able to enjoy it knowing that Kayla's at home safe and sound. You know, she's at home making sure the baby's growing really well, and she's working, so she's doing all her great things. Yeah, I felt minorly at the beginning of my trip a little bit guilty for coming and kind of leaving her with lots of things, but as I said, we chatted about it, and it's a really great cause and a really great reason for me to come over. So another great example of how lucky I am to have such a wonderful, incredible, understanding partner. While I've been in the UK, I've been able to chat with many of my friends who have got young kids and who have had them recently, and just trying to get advice and people's different perspectives on kind of what they've experienced. I think it's really important for me personally to, you know, minorly prepare myself mentally for what's going to happen when the baby comes. You know, it's just, I don't think it's something you can really completely prepare for, but I think if you've got the emotional intelligence to understand that things are going to be tough, schedules and routines are going to be put off somewhat, but you know what, these things happen in phases, and that's really something that a lot of my friends have said. There have been some common themes, like, you know, patience is obviously a key thing, and taking care of Kayla and the baby, making sure they've got all the space, the time, and nourishment that they need to really get the most important part out of the most important time, you know, the early days. And that patience piece that kept coming up, you know, it's really important during that early time that Kayla and the baby are you know, taken care of, and it's all about them really in the early stages. And it's really important for me, and I think other fathers to be should understand that, because to pre-understand that and to set that in your mind immediately is going to make it a lot easier when those times of high stress or anxiety perhaps kick in. So it gives people a chance to prepare. Honestly, in my mindset, that one-on-one time, that like mother and baby bonding period that's right at the start of the birth and can go on for 6 to 10 months in some cases, I think that's a really special bond, and I really think that mothers have earned that special time. So, you know, instead of me thinking, oh, this baby's not really connecting me or looking at me or needing me for nourishment or anything, I'm going to be having the thoughts of like how incredible it is that my child is having this special, precious time with mum, which is just, you know, incredible. And it gives me a really beautiful job to make sure that that's actually something that they can both experience. So kind of overall, I'm really so excited to be a parent. You know, there's this anticipation of it coming to happen. I'm actually really excited about the physical and mental challenges it's going to come up. I've done a lot of self-work in the last 3 or 4 years that has you know, I think given me some tools to be able to deal with many things that's going to come up with fatherhood. So that's really amazing going into that new chapter. Kayla, as she seems to get more and more pregnant, I think she gets more uncomfortable, of course, but she's just, I think, just relishing and really enjoying this beautiful time being pregnant, and really getting to know this being that's growing inside of her and being more and more active every day. And considering that the first 3 months of our pregnancy, Kayla had a really tough time, I'm so happy and grateful and blessed that the rest of it has been so special. So we're both super happy, about 8 weeks left to go, and you know, we're just planning the birth now a little bit more and kind of getting prepared with all the stuff that we're going to need and creating the right space so it's not a big crazy blitz rush when it all happens. We're looking to do a home birth with some really wonderful people in attendance, and we're just kind of counting the days really. So that's about it. I just did this video here in my parents' back garden here in the UK, and the next video that I'll do in a couple of weeks with a little bit of an update as we get closer to the day. I'll be back in Victoria with my beautiful wife Kayla. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. Goodbye.